Which one? Hey, Kevin. Woo woo. Palmetto Cast first in the house.
There goes that theory that we won't get bit on the one that had a float on it. It's the first one to get bit.
I was?
Yeah.
It was my rod. So I finally let you have the hot spots, and it was my rod that got hit. Laura, I need to get a hold of you. Okay, which way do you want to reach out to me? You can have my phone number. You can have my email. I think you already have all that. I hope my audio is working. I didn't get a chance to test it. I'm thinking it probably must be. There's no way that we went live with no glitches. I hope my audio is working. I didn't get a chance to test it. All right, sounds like it is. I have a rig that looks like something you would use. Fat Boy rig, X edition. I love it. Volume is good, thank you. I actually got one of your Fat Boy rigs with the purple float. Looked similar to my setup with the purple float. And I got that from Freddie. Every time I turn away. Every time I turn away. Is it my rod that's getting hit?
Yeah.
Dang it. Yeah, my picture's a little grainy. I hope that it clears up a little bit as we go into the evening. That's pretty typical. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. I'm looking at it on the iPad. I see the water's moving. All right, and then he says, but I got one with a purple float, purple bead, and a pink rattle. Sweet. Well,
I looked all over for purple beads.
Yeah, purple beads. Oh, yeah, we don't have purple beads.
No.
Purple floats are definitely hard to get a hold of. Tom actually found them for me on eBay. So, yeah, I'd actually be very interested in checking that out. And so, I don't know if you want to reach me by Messenger on Facebook. It's probably the easiest way. I can send you my address. He's got the purple floats, pink beads, and purple beads.
Wow.
All right. Well, definitely, I want to put in an order for the purple beads. I just got some actual purple floats. What do I have? Like 100 or so of those.
Yeah.
100 of those, I'd say. Probably 100 and something of those.
I think it was an order of 50 beads and 50 pegs.
And he's got pink rattles, but no one makes purple rattles. Can't you just spray paint your own? Isn't that what everybody does? I don't know. I don't know how that works when they're making their own rattles.
Yeah, unless you put multiple layers on. If you just put one layer on a spray paint,
that comes off. You got to use special paint, I'd imagine, to keep it on there.
Or something on it.
Wouldn't Rust-Oleum paint work?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yes, I will be at CatCon. Tom and I actually got our passes. I already had the room booked. I had the room booked at least 3 months before I even got here. So that was probably 9 months ago I had the room booked. So yes, unless something horrid happens for either one of us between now and then, we absolutely plan on being there. Oh my gosh. So Kevin said, well, I was thinking I'd make an X edition and I'd send you some whenever you need and you would endorse them with a code. I would love that, Kevin, and I would absolutely do that.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. And then he said, I'll make an LG Bass too.
Ooh.
What's LG Bass's colors? I'd say bass color.
Probably green.
Yeah, probably green.
Yeah. It's kind of standard color, but that is my favorite color.
Standard color, favorite color, and isn't that your logo color, really?
The green back, well, yeah.
Your LG Bass on your logo is green.
Unless you get...
Let me see. It's right there. See, LG Bass, green. And your fish is green.
And my other fish is gray or light or blue. The catfish.
Yes. Just all green, he said? Green and red?
Green and yellow, probably closer to
Green and yellow?
closer to the color of the bass.
Yeah. You don't flippin' know. Well, that's your night one.
Yeah. I think the bass and this is the same on both.
Green and yellow, it sounds like.
Make it blue cat blue.
Blue cat blue? He don't know.
I'm yeah, we're fishing today. I'm 0 for 2025 so far.
Oh, for 2025. Yeah. Not Laura the Explorer, though. She's got 2, 1 for each month.
That's right.
A 4.1 and a 1.4 channel.
Yeah. Hey, ask Kevin how's that cookout work on Friday night.
Oh, yeah. CatCon Friday night cookout. Woohoo. Do we just bring money to pitch in for that, or do we just bring our own food to cook out with? Kevin says, in return, I'd buy your purple floats from you. We'll have to discuss that. Oh, wow, my picture got really bad. Yeah, hopefully that clears up. The picture's really... You can't even see the rods right now. They're so blurry. And he's got green beads, green floats, green rattles, green chrome rattles, green black rattles. I think green black would be...
Yeah.
Chrome, though.
Green chrome, yeah.
Green chrome is hot.
Yeah.
That'd be hot. Yeah, thank you so much for thinking of us, Kevin. That would be awesome. I'd be down for promoting that for you. I can't guarantee I'd actually sell any for you, but I would definitely promote it. I like to show off my gear. He said, just bring your meat. Whoa. He says they do it on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Oh, really? Huh.
Sweet.
Yeah, last time I was there, they did it the one night. It's like the first year they did it.
Oh, wow. I'm super excited.
Because the second night we went to the all-you-can-eat buffet.
Mike Chavez in the house. He says, you're all back. We're trying. You know, it's amazing because I set this one up at the house, which I usually don't do. And our picture's still kind of crappy, but so far as I know anyway, haven't had any glitches. So I don't have any wood to knock on, but if I did, I'd be knocking on wood. Hence the title. All we can do is keep trying.
Yeah.
Keep trying.
So you said that was Mike?
No, Mike Chavez. Yeah.
Okay, all together. 1, 2, 3.
Taste.
That was a good one, Laura.
I tried to go deep.
Yeah.
He says, yeah. Kevin says, yeah, last year we ate at the hotel all 3 nights.
Wow.
It was awesome.
It's a lot cheaper than, I mean, it's a lot more fun having everybody there, but it's also, you know,
yeah,
a lot cheaper than going out every night.
Yeah, and something to look forward to, I think, at the end of the day or at the end of the night or whatever,
Yeah.
and you kind of look forward to chillaxing with the crew.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm excited. So I was excited that I finally got to meet Dieter Melhorn, even though Chad was razzing him.
Chad was riding them hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. Hey, there's Catfish and Crappie in the house. Hello, Mark. He says, hello, Lori and Tom.
Hey, Mark.
Cheaper and more fun, Kevin says.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Hey, sweet. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited about that, Kevin. I would love to do that. And geez, on Crow, I'd actually have my own code.
Yeah.
I have an X code. Code X.
Right.
I like it. Absolutely. Yeah, probably hit me up on Messenger would be the easiest, and then I'll send you whatever information you need from there. I'm looking forward to the season of fishing. Like when I got here in June, I had a lot of car troubles, just a lot of issues, and I had already had my job lined up before I got here, and poor Tom had to, and I drive an hour to work and then an hour home, and Tom was carting me back and forth, so he would actually drive double time because he'd drive the hour to bring me to work, the hour back home, the hour back to get me, and another hour back home. But he was doing all that, and then I got my car fixed, and as soon as that car was up and running again, I traded it, and then so that way there I had a reliable vehicle to go back and forth with. So but that was pretty much the time that I got here up until probably July, sometime July, August, before we really started fishing.
Oh, yeah. It was almost September. In
Yeah.
August, I think that we only had like 3 fish in August.
So September. And then, so I'm looking forward to this year. Hopefully we don't have a whole host of things going on and we can just focus on putting out content and having fun.
Yeah, the goal for this year, for me...
You have a goal?
A goal, not a bowl. A goal.
You have a goal? You're going to go for 5,000 pounds? Yes. Just say yes, Tom. Yes. Yeah, I mean, you might as well go big.
Yeah.
You were so close to 5,000 already.
No, we were close to 4. We were 29 pounds, 7 ounces.
Yeah, but we didn't fish because we had issues.
Right.
All right. 5,000 pounds.
And for those that haven't heard, I was challenged to a year-long 1v1 by none other than John Parker.
Yep.
So that's just count for fish that are caught on our individual docks.
Not just any fish,
else.
catfish.
Well, yeah. Yeah, if you saw John caught a bowfin and he put whiskers on it and tried to show me it and tell me that it was a catfish.
So Kevin says, we can do that. Just waiting on my LLC. That's awesome. Congratulations to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. So he just said he'll just bring them to CatCon.
All
right. We only have 2 more weeks.
Yeah.
Yikes. That's crazy. All this time just waiting and waiting and waiting. And I'm still sad about, everybody knows I was and still am a big fan of Muddy River. And Muddy River supported me from day one, coming in and popping in. And every time he'd come in, I'd catch a fish for a while. So Chris Flores, I'm really disappointed that he won't be there this year. And it's the very first year I get to go. And I know he's been there, 6 years prior? Yeah, something like that. But I'm excited. Mike Cole's in the house. Howdy, howdy, Mike Cole.
Hey, Mike. Hope you're doing well.
Hope you are doing well. Mark, I hope all's great with you as well. I don't get to catch up with you as often anymore. Dock Battles. I love that. That's a great title, too. Dock Battles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so usually Tom's very gracious and gives me the 2 hot spots every time we come down here. So I gave them up tonight so that he could maybe catch a fish or 2 towards his dock battle.
Well, I was kind of waiting John to catch 100, and then I figured I'd get going, but
He's going to get 100 easy with the dinks, you said.
he's only got 1 so far, and he's been out there a lot.
Well, he's putting in the time,
Yeah. We didn't really start catching fire last year till the end of February. After CatCon, when we came back, when Martin and Denise were here, that's when we really started to catch fish consistently.
Yeah. You know what, Mark? I didn't even notice there was no K at the end of that. He corrected himself, because it was said DOC. I didn't even. Of course, it reads the same, so
Yeah.
I didn't even notice it. He says, not good at all, but happy to be here. I'm so sorry to hear that, Mike. I'm imagining it must have something to do with your recovery, and I'm sure it's uncomfortable. Mark says he is waiting on open water, so he's chomping at the bit, going crazy.
Yep.
You know, that's the thing here, like for the ice bowl, it was definitely icy around the edges and stuff, but still, you know, boats were able to get in the water. And I can imagine being in a place where, you know, it's either icy or it's not, really. There's no in between. And if you go out there when it just starts to break up, I'm sure that's pretty rough.
It's not a good thing to do to your boat, to break ice with it.
No.
With your hull.
Unless you have one of those boats that they have out in the Arctic.
Oh yeah, one of them Coast Guard cutters.
Coast Guard cutter?
Yeah, should have had that come up into Kerr and break up all the.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Somebody must own one of those.
So did somebody say ice bowl?
Ice bowl?
Did you say ice bowl?
I did. Look at you.
I don't know if you'll be able to see.
I don't either, and you might crash the live stream. Oh, there you go. There's a delay, so I'm sure you're in there somewhere. Here you are.
So I got to fish with Chad this year, and we came in 51st out of 194 boats.
Yeah. Aaron said they had trouble with their motor or something, but they would have placed 58th if they had come in and weighed. Mark says we had 8 inches of ice here 4 days ago. Yeah, and Benoit was saying they have 10 inches of ice still. Yeah. Oh, Mike Cole said he lost one of his best friends ever this morning.
Oh,
He was an awesome dude.
I'm sorry, Mike.
Sorry to hear that. Mark says it seems to be thinning from what I hear. So's my hair. Thinning.
is it?
Yeah. All right, where's your fish, Tom?
I don't know. It's in the water, Lori.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure of it.
That's questionable at this point. Well, not much matter. I mean, right now our picture is really, really crappy. But you can see the water moving, so it's not.
Crappier in the water too.
It's not frozen. You can't really even see the poles in here right now. So, but usually,
It clears out as it gets darker.
yeah, as it gets darker, the picture clears up. We started a live stream a little bit early, only because as people that typically come into the channel know. I always have a problem.
Yep.
So we'll see. But Tom's got the 2 rods in the left corner. I got 2 rods in the right corner. So he's got a 1 versus 1 with Mr. John Parker. So hopefully Tom will hook into some fish tonight.
Yeah, if you believe it, I'm losing to John 1-0.
1-0. Mm-hmm.
I'm here to say John came here and he left his juju at home. John Parker caught fish off the dock.
So did you guys determine like what is the winner's reward? Did we?
No.
Okay.
No, we never got that far.
The last I knew, we were going to make him eat brown bread
With butter.
with butter
Yeah, oh yeah.
because he loves butter.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Maybe I'm not gonna lose, but if I were to lose, I'll order him a cheese pizza, hold the cheese.
There you go. Cheese. Up.
Sorry.
Up. There we go. That was smacked up. Dang it.
Give it a few minutes, see if we see any movement. Laurie thinks he's still on there. Maybe he'll swim out.
Yeah, so I will be back in a little bit. Good luck. Have fun. Thank you, Mark. Thanks for popping in.
See you, Mark.
It's huge. Well, we don't know. I mean, I didn't feel like it was a really big one, but
Right.
it felt like it was more than a pound, so.
Yeah.
I don't even think I got a full reel on that, and it was already hung up.
Yeah.
But it sucks to think that it's sitting out there and hung up.
Right.
But we'll see if it,
Give it about 10 minutes. If it doesn't move at all,
yeah.
we'll go try to get them off. Break it off. Retie.
So the irony in that is that I said to Tom, I'm going to give you the 2 hotspots that he always gives to me, you know, where most of the fish seem to come on. Very rarely do we even get fish on this corner one. And
Get hung up more than anything.
yeah. And so far it's been my 2 rods that have had the hit on them, and the 2 hotspots didn't, so that's interesting. But it doesn't do us any good being hung up.
Nope. Yeah, your line just popped.
I think I just saw it.
Yep. So he's still there. All right.
Yeah, that's crappy though if he doesn't get unstuck, because we won't ever recover him. It'll just be broken off.
It might not be, the hook might not be snagged on something. He might have just swam under a log and just sitting there. And just back himself out.
I'm going to start swimming out after these things. Maybe not
Do it.
today though.
Do it.
Do some noodling.
Yeah.
Yep, I just saw it bounce. Do it, Michael says. Do it. Do it, do it, do it.
I mean, it's only cold when you first get in and once you come out.
Yeah, right.
Come on, catfish lives matter.
I mean, and where it's at probably really isn't that deep.
No.
But it could be dangerous because, you know, if I got snagged up on something and I couldn't get back up.
Yeah. And then there's the alligators.
The alligators are definitely something you got to watch out for.
I'm just encouraged that we're getting bites.
Yeah,
Said
Early on.
I couldn't even buy a bite.
early on, yeah. Maybe once the water starts flowing, it'll push that. Oh, actually, the water
I think
starts.
it is moving.
Yeah. So we have water running from 4 to 7. Yesterday we didn't have any water running, so maybe that will help improve our odds.
I don't know the dynamics of that. I would think that when they have running water coming out of the bottom of the dam, it's cold. The water is colder than it is when it ain't running. And if they're just sitting in the mud. And I liked yesterday that, although I did get hung up a couple times, you didn't have to worry about the line swing when the current's running until it just rolls until it hits something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's exciting to hear. Kevin Palmetto Cat's going to get his LLC.
Yep.
He's going to make an Explorer edition of his Fat Boy rigs for me to push. That would be exciting. That's good, fun news for the channel.
Kevin's still here. How many votes were there? The final tally for the Golden Whiskers?
If he was, he hasn't said much in a little bit. Oh, he is still here. About 365.
Okay.
That doesn't seem like a lot.
Yeah, that's down from previous, yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't realized, and you were correct. I hate to say that. Yeah, because I thought they had until the end, until midnight on yesterday.
Right.
Because I posted, and then Kevin came back and said, no, it was over at midnight before.
Right.
But I put it out there as much as I could to get people to go in there
And
and
if you
do
waited
that.
that long,
Yeah. Yep. Oh, wow. He had 900 last year.
yeah.
However, there was international award last year, and a lot of videos came from that. Oh, interesting.
Hmm.
There were 65 votes on the final day. A lot of votes. Oh, there were a lot of votes, not videos. I might have read that wrong. There's my little hearts in the way over there. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's pulling now. Tom's going to go down and see if he can recover my fish. So in other fun news on the Laura the Explorer channel, as you all know, a lot of us YouTubers have had struggles. And but my channel is 15 years old. Woohoo! I can't even believe that. However, I didn't use it back then. Only in the last several years that I've been using it the way I do today. So, but thanks to all of you and your encouragement for me to go ahead and do the. I was just going to announce that, Kevin. Welcome to Team X. Well, thank you so much. I was just going to say this. That's awesome. This is my first time seeing it. I appreciate that very much. So only in the last several years have I been using the channel like I do today. So anyway, thank all of you for encouraging me to go and get my monetization. I kept saying, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I don't have content. And life events have put me in different places at different times. So I just make the best of it. But with that, and as you see right there, I just finalized that I had the option to do channel memberships. So as you see right there, Kevin just joined Team X. I have 3 different levels in there. So really, I don't know what the heck I'm doing with that, but I tried my best. I made the badge icons for that. And for $2.99 a month, you can help support my channel. And it gives you the special badge icons, and I actually have some different emojis in there that are that you can use in the chat as well. And then from that level, I think it was a $4.99. It gives you the same option, but with $4.99 you also get the special members shout out, which I'd probably do anyway. And then there's the $4.99 is Explorer's biggest fan. And then I think at $9.99, you're like Explorer's ultimate fan or something of that nature. The $9.99 level gives you everything else, just like the other 2 levels would. But with $9.99, I'll do behind the scenes videos and things of that nature that I may not necessarily always post on YouTube. So maybe I'll start doing some of those fun things like that. Oh, there you go. Kevin just joined the Team X.
Nice.
And I get to see what the emojis look like. See the fish right here? He actually did all of them, so you got a couple of the little fish.
Oh, yeah.
They're kind of hard to see. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Kevin. I appreciate that. I was just about to say that, and his thing popped up that he was a Team X member.
Welcome to the club.
Yes. I didn't even know I actually had activated the memberships until Tom told me he was the member, and I'm like, how are you a member? And I didn't even get notifications, but I did see in my YouTube studio, it does tell me that you were a member in there. So that's awesome. And thank you for always being my biggest fan. And Kevin says, yep, I'm thankful for my members. Tom has been one for 44 months. He's amazing. That's awesome.
Yep.
44 months, man.
Yep.
I hope to have that too. Like I think about my channel being 15 freaking years old. Could imagine if I had done back then, if I had started, you know. And that's awesome. But you know what? We all have to start somewhere.
Yep.
And
I'm hoping to this year try to get out here and try to do more lives during the daytime.
Yeah, daytime lives are hard.
But I mean, if I don't have reception,
Yeah.
that's my issue. I just got to stop saying I have no reception.
Well, videos though too, and since you've been editing your own stuff more, and you've been, getting a pretty good jump on practicing that.
Yeah, I did put out a lot of shorts this year.
Mm-hmm. What happened with my rod down there, Bubba?
I didn't touch it. As soon as I got down there, he stopped. But there's enough hits on it that I didn't want to
discourage him from
continuing
continuing to get out.
Right now. Yeah, I'll wait till he swims out. I'll give him another couple minutes.
Yeah, what's that floating across over there? That might be an alligator.
Whereabouts?
Right directly across from the dock over there. Oh, it turned around and went the other way. It might be a duck.
Might have been an alligator, but it's probably a duck.
Yeah, probably a duck. Minnow dunkers, hello. Get them. Get them. I appreciate you coming in. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, so I'll have to definitely, like I just finalized the membership thing today. I can't even believe I figured out. It wasn't really hard to do the icons, I guess. I didn't necessarily specifically make them.
Yeah.
But I did do the purple hearts as the badge icons, and funny because I went down the highway today to go into town, our only town, and it says right there, a big sign says we are in the Purple Heart state.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I thought that was pretty fitting. See, there was something to that right from the beginning when I chose the purple, and just like with the Cardinals, I always liked the Cardinals. I got the Cardinal tattoo, and now I work for the company that's a modular home company called Cardinal Homes.
Yep.
And I believe that's our state bird is the cardinal here.
Yep.
I got a cardinal on my license plate.
Yep.
I went with the purple this, purple that.
Woohoo!
Look at that, Mike Chavez. Welcome to Team X. Woo!
Welcome.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. I'm so excited.
You should have made your top tier 11-11.
11-11. Yes.
11 even.
Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you very much. This is freaking awesome. Wow. I'm getting to see it. Now, how can you change the background colors? Like, I feel like they should be purple. A
bell.
Larry. My other rod. Holy, that's a good one. Holy smokes, that thing wore me out. Woohoo! So the rod that's in the right hand corner, I'm telling you, this is just so funny because I gave up the 2 hotspots for Tom because it was in competition. And I said, here, take these spots that you always give to me so that you can get on the fish. And I took the other spots that don't normally get hit. And these are the only 2 that have been getting hit. And so right now, the rod on the very far right corner has a fish on there. It's hung up. I just gave it some slack. And perfect, Tom. Yeah. What's the weight?
Trying to get their guesses.
Oh, you guys want to get some guesses in there? Kevin said 12. That's a nice looking fish. Here, you want to look in there?
Yeah, it's your fish. Hold up your own fish. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. Ooh. Some fish love. Yep, yep. That's good. Everybody get your guesses in.
So you already got the weight. I can let it go?
Yeah, let him go. All right, when she comes back, we'll tell it. The tail of the tape. There's Jody, David Smith, Mike Greenwell, welcome. Huh. All right.
All right. You got guesses in there?
They're guessing.
You can't whisper it to me.
All right.
Let's see if they're done guessing and you can tell me.
Let's do this.
Even? Okay.
That's taking off the 2 for the grippers.
Okay. All righty. Hey, Jody. Welcome in, welcome in. David Smith, hello. Look at all these guesses. All right, so the final. Ooh, David Smith, you're close. I'll tell you, you're close. So it was 9 pounds, 14 ounces. No, 9 pounds, 13 ounces. 9 pounds, 13 ounces. Woo! But I'll tell you, it's been a while since I reeled in one, and that one, I don't know, he was hung up a little bit, but gosh, he made my arms tired. He did look bigger. He did. And we've got one still hung up there in the right-hand corner. That one's hung up. I just gave it a little bit more slack. And so as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted by the fish. Oh, there you go, Tom. Woo, get it. Yes. All right. Finally. So I gave the hot spots to Tom because he usually lets me put those rods in there. And I said, you take those because, you know, you've got a competition there with John Parker. And normally the 2 rods that I have my rods, the holders that I have my rods in don't really get anything. And right away, those are the 2 that got fish on them. All right, let's see what Tom's got going on. Boom, boom, boom. Woo! You got water running tonight. Tom just had to show me up. Let's see what we got. Greenwell Fishing in the house. Hello, hello. Eddie Gross, hello. Perfect. Yeah. I think our picture cleared up a little bit too. Oh, all right. So Kevin first, you said 10 pounds 16. Greenville said 10 pound 97. Kevin changed it. Nope, said 8 pounds. Awesome, awesome. David Ogden, hello. 14.5. Kevin thinks that looks smaller than the first one. Oh, he's going to weigh it again. They definitely they lose weight after the second time around. Andy Gross, 8.9. David Smith, 9.2. Greenwell says, yep. Her reaction tells me it's bigger than the last one. We'll see. It's hard to say. It's pretty close. Pretty close. All right, Tom, what you got?
Minus the grippers, 11 pounds, 10 ounces.
11 pounds, 10 ounces. Almost my 11. Yep. Yep. There you have it. Isn't that funny? It's sometimes you can be like right on, and other times, just like Kevin just said, it might look like it's a little smaller. Oh yeah, you gotta take picture proof. You got it on a live stream. So this is Kevin said you weighed the first one on kilograms. So this is for Tom's battle with John Parker.
We're going to title one, This is What a Catfish Looks Like.
You want to do a video?
Yeah.
Everybody? Hold on.
Hey John, how you doing? I just wanted to show you this little thing I caught right here. This is a catfish. Good luck, buddy.
That's a zinger, Tom. That's a zinger. Sizzling. All right, I'm going to go down and tug on my other. I let some slack out. I haven't really seen any movement, but I'm going to see if it's any looser. Hey, Jersey. Woohoo! That's fish number 2. We got one still hung up. I hate when we have to break off and there's a fish on there. I really, really, really do. So, but I'm going to go see if it's any looser than it was. All right. Goodness gracious. All right. Oh, is the audio bad? It could be. Maybe when I walk away from the car. Ideally, the earpiece was going to help with the audio. Audio is good. Thank you, Kevin. Because the reason I put the earpiece in is so that if I'm down on the dock, you can potentially hear me. However, I have the live stream going inside the vehicle, so I don't know if that plays a part in the reception of the earpiece to the phone. It's fine. It's fine.
Alright, we need some bells. You got bells in your pocket?
I got bells in my pocket, I sure do. I can't believe we just recovered. High five it, man. I can't believe we just recovered that fish.
You did that. I thought you were going to pull back the legs.
I would never do that.
I need one more. I gotta write these down. I'm gonna forget them.
Well, I try to say them out loud so they're in the live stream anyway. That just means you'll have to go back and watch it. The official weight on that one was 4 pounds, 5 ounces on that channel cat. That channel cat was hung up when I first went to go reel it in, when I think Kevin first came in. It wasn't too long after that. And then we left it out there. I decided to give it a little bit more slack. And I don't know, I just decided I'm going to go down there and check it. And I just started to walk backwards with it, and I could feel it release. So I just started reeling. But I think at that point it had unlaunched itself and was just kind of sitting there. Because that's what it felt like when I started reeling it in. Tom's been really busy down there, but I'll tell him that you said hello. We had, so last night they didn't turn, for those that don't know, we're on Lake Gaston, and this was flooded when they put the dam in, and now they run water on a regular schedule out of the dam, and when they do, it creates a current. So whenever we're talking about they're running water or water is running, that's what we're referring to. So this evening's schedule, they were releasing water from the dam between the hours of 4 to 7. And we seem to do better on the bites during the time that they're running water versus time that they're not. Everybody was saying hello to you. David Ogden says hello to you. Jersey's in the house. Jody had popped in. Greenwell Fishing's popped in.
Yeah, I said hi to them when I was
sitting here. Yeah.
Yep. All right, and so your first one was 913, right?
Yeah. You want me to remember my? Yeah, I think so.
I did.
Yes. Yep. And 9 pounds 13.
Mine was 1110.
Yep. Because it was just short of the 1111. So
right.
Yep.
And those were both blues.
Yep.
This one's a channel, and it was what?
I believe this one was 4 pounds, 5 ounces.
Right. Good.
All right. Make sure you got the date on there. Make sure you write down that water was running. You need a new fishing book.
The geese were pooping.
And the geese were pooping, yeah. We had some squatters on the dock when we got down here. Jersey, it amazes me that they do that. Oh, are you talking about the fish hunkering down and yeah, you know, their survival instincts, you know, and they're going to hunker down wherever they can. And the amazing thing is actually that fish that Tom just got, and he said the fish that I got, the blue cat that I had gotten, were both barely hooked. Like, I literally put the grippers in that fish's mouth, and I barely even had to touch the hook, and it fell out of the mouth. So it's pretty impressive that that actually was reeled in and being hooked so lightly. Now, the channel cat was definitely hooked. And he was muddied up and stuff, so that just means that, you know, he was all bound up there for a little bit. So squatters. I'll let Tom. Oh, Tom, can you hear me? Jersey said if Golden Whiskers had a dock worker category, his vote would be for LG Bass. He is the hardest working Joey for sure. Huh? Yes. Yes. Hey, George Ray. Hello, hello. George Ray says hello. He'll come back around. He's writing all our catches down in the book. We're very excited for multiple reasons this evening, so. I'm already ready to promote Palmetto Cat's Fat Boy Rigs. Woo woo! Can't believe it's 2 more weeks for CatCon. I'm excited. I got my FOA customs and gear bait towels. I don't know, is the bait towel the new thing versus stickers? People still doing stickers? I really don't give that many stickers away anymore. But I'll bring those. I'll bring stickers. I'll bring the bait towels. Anybody else gearing up to go to CatCon? I'm just excited. I can't wait to stand up there with the, because as some of you may know, I was nominated. Now, I've been nominated, I believe, 2 other times for Golden Whisker Awards. Last year, I was not in the running. I believe it was 2 years prior I was in the running, and then last year I was not, and then I'm nominated for it again this year, and not once have I won. I've never won it. That's okay. I'm excited just to be nominated. So I'm looking forward to standing up there with the fabulous ladies that I got nominated with, which is, I believe it was Jody again, and Pontoon Jody, and Benoit Fishing. So it'll be nice. It'll be my first year actually being there for the awards live. And just in case you guys didn't know, voting did close. Oh, live fishing tournament league stickers. There you go. We should make a team. Kevin thinks you and I should make a team.
What, for the league?
I guess.
We don't have reception enough to do that on a regular basis.
We don't have what?
We don't have reception enough.
That's true. That's the problem. We wouldn't have the reception for it. The reception's horrible here on any given day, and during the day it's worse. It clears up a little bit at night. Right now, my screen looks frozen, but I can't really tell. Oh no, I guess the water's moving. Yeah, he says team up and fish the league from the dock. Yeah, that would work for us if we could videotape our entries.
Yeah. Yeah, I might think about getting a GoPro. So I can put out some videos.
I mean, your phone works just as good.
Yeah, but when I'm sitting down here by myself, I like to
Be
scroll
on
my
the phone. Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
8 hours of sitting in the hot sun by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how many times can you sing 100 bottles of beer on the wall before it gets boring, you know?
Hey, there's Sampy in the house. Hello,
Hey,
hello.
Sammy.
Sorry, I missed you
Yep, Steph
when you first came
Madison.
in. David says, yep, being nominated is an honor. Absolutely. Yep, nah, gotta be live, silly. I know it. Well, there are other locations that we could fish as a team and probably have reception. It's just a matter of getting Tom to go that route. And or so do you have to be a team in the league? You can't just do it solo? I don't know. Like, I'm gonna have to go this summer. I'm gonna have to test that theory. You know, there are other places we could go to fish in the league where there is
True.
reception.
That's true.
It's just a matter of getting you to go there versus fishing here. And we would add to that league because, I mean, who do they have for bank anglers now? Jerry.
Yeah. Danny.
Danny Stone.
I don't know if River Rat does any of those. He's a bank angler. He's nominated for bank angler this year.
Ernest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is he in the league as a bank angler?
That's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Mac.
Mac, yep, up in D.C. Tony Harrison, I don't know how many tournaments he did this year.
Who?
Tony Harrison, he's up in D.C.
Tony Harrison?
Yep.
Was a bank?
Yep.
Huh. Interesting. Jody fished by herself, Danny Stone did, and a few others. I may drink with others, but I fish alone. I fish alone, da-na-na-na, all by myself, da-na-na-na.
Yeah. Well, that was a little flurry we had right there.
That was. I don't know, Kevin, you might have us thinking about it. We'll have to let you know. I'll have to test signal in a couple of spots. When does the new season start for that? I mean, you just ended one, right? The fishing tournament, the fishing league.
No, I think the end is next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
The final tournament, I think, is the Whisker Bowl, which is
the Whisker
day
Bowl.
before the Super Bowl.
Okay.
If I'm right.
I don't know. You're not right too often.
I mean, I lost track of some of it as the season went on because, I wasn't fishing in it.
Right.
There's a lot of tournaments to keep up with.
Yeah. So next season starts March 22nd and ends in December. Oh, so we got plenty of time to think about it.
Yeah.
And test out signal.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you put the thought in our head, Kevin. And is this just on Saturdays? Is it only on Saturdays that they do it? You don't either? You don't know? I guess we should have read the rules.
I think it's on Saturdays, yeah.
That means we gotta get up early.
Yeah.
Yuck. I don't know. I might be interested in joining in on that if I can talk Tom into doing it with me. That's all the better. We'll see. That just makes it hard because of where I work on Friday. I wouldn't be able to, get out there to. Well, although, yeah, touch bait in March.
Yeah.
Because it's, dark by the time I get out.
Actually, by March, yeah. Yeah, by the time you drive back to here, yeah.
Yeah.
But it should start staying lighter longer now.
Yeah, but we're talking March.
It's a month away.
March through December.
Actually, it's only 26 days away. If today's the 6th, it's like 28 days in February.
I don't know. I'm more confused than when I was started.
Well, we'll look it over. I know he's got stuff posted for it, you know, so there's information out there for us to look over.
Okay, so Kevin said there are only 10 tournaments next season, but only your top 7 scores count. Ah, that could be interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of what they did this year, too.
Yeah, but it seemed like there was a lot of tournaments this year.
Oh, yeah, I think there were 20 tournaments this year.
Holy smokes, man. 10 tournaments, though. Kind of coming down to my level. Mike Chavez says, I have a strict rule. Oh, you know what's funny? I just noticed it. The fact that they're members now, they have a little heart next to their name.
Oh.
Yeah, when next time you sit in here, you'll see the little heart icon next to Mike Chavez's name and Palmetto Cat's name.
Well, let me see if I can open it on my phone.
He says, I have a strict rule. I only drink when I'm with somebody or if I'm by myself. I haven't drank in a long time. I got high on caffeine, so.
It's like I only drink on the days that end in Y.
Yeah. And Kevin says, yep, the $100 I knew is $100 for the captain, $50 for the co-captain. Okay. For the whole season. Only on Saturdays. He's answering every one of our questions. That's awesome. Okay. I might be interested in that. Randy's in the house. Randy Wadman.
Hey,
Yay,
Randy.
we're fishing. Yeah, we actually caught fish too. Please be kind and rewind.
Yeah, 3 fish on the dock today.
Fish and Fever's in the house. Hey, hey, hey.
What's going on, Austin?
Kevin says, yeah, there was way too many this year.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I say. As not being a participant, it was kind of hard to keep up with all of them.
Yeah, it was. All right, I'm going to let you sit here for a second and then check out the little...
Well, I was just trying to get you open so I can...
Oh, well, I'll let you can sit here and look.
I want to write a message so I will have a heart.
Oh, yes.
I want your heart.
You want a heart? You want my heart too?
Yeah.
So I'm very excited because I've got memberships activated on my channel, and I believe when I look at it, there's a membership tab on my channel that you can go to. So various levels of membership, and so that's what I'm talking about right now, because Tom was already a member before I even knew I had the memberships activated. Palmetto Cats came in, Kevin, and became a member. He's a Team X member. And Mike Chavez also became a Team X member. And so I'm noticing the little icons next to their name in the chat. So I was getting a little excited about that. So I wanted to share that with Tom, show him what it looked like on there. Yeah, it was one of those things. 20 tournaments sounded great until we actually did it. Then we all were like, yeah, that's probably a little much. 10 tournaments, though. I mean, I should be able to handle that.
Can't get this to open. I finally got it to open. It's got a message, that's why. It's a stupid ad.
Don't know until you try. So we
I'll
have
have to open it again.
What do we have? 3 fish?
3 fish.
Yeah, we got 2 blues and a channel cat that actually got hung up, but we recovered it.
I got the blues real bad.
Kevin says it also builds suspense for the next one. Yes, absolutely.
You know,
One a month is a lot better to
the
handle.
dock doesn't do well under pressure.
Under pressure. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. I'm going to take this out. I'm stepping away.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We might, you know, if we're going to do the tournament, though, we'll just have to try it somewhere else.
Oh. Yep. Oh, jeez.
Oh, take it down.
Take the front cover.
Run! Woohoo! Look out, John Parker. All right. Look at Tom go for sure. Look at him run. You don't see that too often. I took my earpiece out. I just popped it back in so I could run down there. In theory, the earpiece works down at the end of the dock, but sometimes it disconnects, so. see if you're in the picture. Perfect. All right, there you go. They're guessing 12 pounds, 12 pounds. Hey, Cajun. I'm getting fancy these days with the thumbnails. Well, I can thank those to John Parker, created those thumbnails. Except he did one for me. It says on the dock, fishing on the dock, and then he put LG Bass first. I'm like, it's my channel. So I haven't used that one yet. Maybe one day I'll give into it. Yeah, if you guys if you missed Tom running, you definitely want to rewind on that one. It was a great takedown, Austin says. Woohoo! That was a good fish, yeah. Yeah, hard to tell from this far away, I know. And, you know, we're holding it up here in front of the car. Tom does have his own channel. Yep. I'll, maybe somebody could drop Tom's link in there for me, if you would, please.
They're getting bit on the firefly.
All right.
Every little bit. Every.
So you can tell them how much your fish weighed.
All right.
And I'll go put the light on. And I'll get back to what I was originally doing here.
Yeah, just an occasional pull down, like, you know, only coming down a little, but it's definitely moving. Yep. All righty. So did everybody guess on that one? The correct weight is 10 pounds even. So we're doing pretty good today. Got about 35 pounds worth of fish. That's a good way to start. So I will be logging these in and keeping count for the year for my goal.
I didn't realize you were still putting date on. Did you see the little heart next to the names?
Yes. Yep. Nice. That looks good lit up.
Does it? Does that help?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we got? Fish number 4.
That's 4.
All right. What was the weight on that one? I forgot.
10 even.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, Mel, I do have a channel. Looks like Kevin put it in. I appreciate that, Kevin. Most recently, Mel, I have more shorts and some videos, but previously, if you go back a little while, there was more live streams. And 3 years back, I hosted a show with Pontoon Jody where we interviewed people in the community. That was a lot of fun. So if you take a look to that, see if there's anybody you want to know about, and those were some fun episodes we did. Yeah, it was kind of funny thinking about monetization. When I was doing the show, I had well over 4,000 watch hours, and I only had 300 subs, and I couldn't grow.
Yeah, but you know what's funny about that is when I had all the subs, I ended up I had all the watch hours before I had the subs, but then when I had all the subs, I didn't have all the watch hours.
Yeah. Well, as I say, now I'm growing my sub count. I'm up to 554, something like that. And I've got 34 watch hours.
Mine's actually been dropping, but I haven't really done a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do more with the channel this year.
Tom, you didn't get the picture of that fish.
No, that's right. We don't take pictures of all of them. I just wanted to do that to tweak John a little bit.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted to take pictures to send to him for the...
No, we don't have to have pictures. He just said,
okay.
Gentlemen's, just write them down.
Yep, okay. Taking the word for it.
Hunting and stuff with J&J. What's going on, John? Welcome in. And so we've been having some luck today. We got 4 fish in the last, I don't know, about hour and a half. Hour, maybe. And, it's a blessing. The bites have been few and far between. A couple of these warming days, I think, has really spurred these fish on a little bit. Got them up out of the mud. Yeah, so we got one in the 9s, one in the 10s, or 1 10 even, one in the 11s, and then a 4.5 pound channel cat. John. I got 2 now, John.
Oh, he's in the house.
Yeah. He said he ain't scared. He's just letting me build my confidence.
Yeah.
I think
you gotta go put bait on that other one. Get it
I
back
think
out there.
the pistons are starting to turn on this machine here. Yeah, when you're ready, I'll cut bait.
Huh?
When you're ready to come back.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right.
Laurie's.
I'll leave you back to Laurie. I got to get another rod back out.
Yeah, I just hate to have you missing it. I'll tell you, it feels good to be catching fish. Yesterday was like 1 month to the day that I had fished. So I fished January 1st and caught a channel cat, 4 pounds, 1 ounce. And then February 1st was my next time fishing yesterday, and I caught a channel cat at 1.4. We might have to break into those bystanders, I bet. Okay. Yeah, I had some fun. I never used to like bait fishing, I'll tell you. But I've been having a great time with that. And we did pick up several fish yesterday. We went through a few last night. And I had 5 fish in my live well. But the batteries, I didn't bring it into the house and plug it into the wall, so I had it running on batteries, and the batteries died, so I lost 2 of the 5 fish that we had. So we only had 3 that were alive to fish with today, and that's what we started out with. Hey, hunting and stuff. Hello. Thank you, Kevin, very much for dropping the Tom's link. I thought, I'm going to have to go back and look, because I thought I had my stream set up that had his link in there automatically, but I'll have to go look into that. We got 24 fabulous thumbs up. Hit that myself. 25 thumbs up. Woohoo! Thank you so much. And thank you very much to my brand new channel members. I appreciate that. I was just about to let the cat out of the bag about channel memberships, and Kevin, Palmetto Cats, popped up there as a TMX follower membership. So I appreciate that. $2.99. Get you some unique badge icons, and there are some emoticons in there. I think depending on how many members I end up with, I think that I can add more emoticons. So we'll have to watch for that. I appreciate that. And Mr. Mike Trevez became a member as well. And I'm so excited because I can actually see the little hearts next to their name. So for me on my end, I don't know if you guys, well, yeah, I'm looking at my iPad. You must see that as well. And then the fact that we're catching fish, and it's a good time. We're having a good time. And Tom and I were just having a discussion before we came down here about how yesterday the fish came on the rods that did not have floats on them. I thought I had taken all my floats off, but on my Firefly, which is the rod that's 1, 2, 3 from the left, apparently I never took the float off that one, but I did catch fish on that tonight. So the 2 rods to the right side of the dock usually don't get a lot of action on them, and those were the first ones to hit tonight. I let Tom take his 2 spots to the left because usually he's so gracious to give me those spots, because those are the ones that generally will catch more fish, maybe the bigger fish as well. However, the spot to the right, very far right, is where One Time Fishing Club Art had caught his 92 or 93 pounder from. So you just never know. You never know. But the 2 rods that I didn't think that I was going to have all that much action on tonight actually were catching fish. There we go. There's one of the emoticons. Woohoo! I love it. I guess I started the whole thing with the membership, and I was like, I really don't have anything to offer, and la la la, and kind of looking at doing the badge icons and stuff, but I never, as far as I knew, I never really finished doing that. So I found out, because I never got the notification that Tom was a member, and he brought it to my attention, and then when I go to my YouTube studio, I can see that. But I'm like, how can you be a member? I didn't even set that up. I didn't finish setting that up. So it prompted me to go in, and I'm like, okay, I'll try it. And I did get the icons up there, and it really wasn't as hard as I guess I thought it was in the beginning, so it wasn't too bad. So we'll see how this plays out for a little bit, and then maybe I'll make changes to the emojis and emoticons and whatnot, and as we go forward, we'll see what happens. I'm very excited for the season. So, as I talked about a little bit earlier, and much like anybody on YouTube, we've all had our ups and downs. And of course, if you guys have been following me, I went from New Hampshire to South Carolina, spent 4 years there, had a hell of a time trying to catch fish there. And then from there, I now live here, which happens to be the Purple Heart State, mind you. And so, but when I first got here, I had struggles. My car broke down on the way out here. I was without the car for a while. Tom had to cart me back and forth to work, so we really weren't able to do a whole lot of fishing at the start of that. So I hope this is just a prelude to the year. I hope that we'll be able to get a good jump on it and get some more fishing in. And also, I fish in a lot of different spots, so I'm not dedicated to this dock. Like Tom's, really dedicated to this dock, but maybe I'll get him out there fishing some of the other spots with me this year. We'll see how that goes. However, he does have the 1v1 against Mr. John Parker for number of fish for the year, so I don't think I'll be pulling Tom away from the dock too often, because he's going to want to be down here fishing that and trying to keep up with Mr. John Parker.
Yeah, so I shut the bait bucket off. There's nothing left in it.
Okay.
I didn't dump the water out yet, though.
Okay, that's fine. So all right, so 6:11 right now. So they shut the water off at 7.
All right.
We usually try to, once they shut the water off at the dam, it's usually about 45 minutes to an hour after that before the water just stops completely rolling. So we oftentimes will give it until that 45 minutes to an hour after. So we may hang out until 8 o'clock and see how it goes. John says you just as well give up now. He says it won't be long and the fish will be biting there.
Yeah. I ain't afraid of no bowfin.
I ain't afraid of no bowfins. I am. I've been traumatized through my fishing journey.
Yeah.
It started with the bowfin. Luckily, I wasn't, that was a funny day, though. Everybody in the chat going, don't lip it. I'm like, oh, look, I caught a catfish. And then as I'm...
Yeah, because you said you thought it was a flathead because it was brown.
Yeah. Is that what I thought? A flathead at the time? I'm like, oh, my God. And then as I'm kneeling down, getting the hook out and stuff, I'm like, wait a minute. This thing doesn't have whiskers. I'm like, what do I got here?
Beady little eyes.
And then... And of course, I'm not reading chat because I'm in front of the camera, and everybody in the chat is like,
I think the paper's out here.
All caps and everything. Don't lip it. So I didn't lip it, thankfully, and I put the grippers in it. And I'm like, what do I have here? And then as I came around, I was reading all that. Don't lip it. That was my first experience with the bowfin. And then, of course, I had that humongous gar that was about the length of my body, and I was trying to hold it up with the grippers, and while I was videotaping that, and it is on my channel as a video, and it just slipped out of the grippers or whatever it did, but when it came down, it managed to pierce through between my big toe and that toe next to it, and created quite the hole there. And I had to go to the ER for that one. So, yeah, I'm pretty traumatized. And then freaking Tom, he's down here. He's catching those pickerels. I'm like, no. I said, if I get one of those, that's it. It's not coming up on the dock. Yeah.
They're actually fine.
Yeah. They're fine. Yeah. I saw the teeth.
Yeah.
The bowfin, you can't see their teeth. They're all,
right
to the back. I mean, we don't have stuff like that. Oh, maybe there's pickerel, but we don't have that stuff in New Hampshire, that. Like, if you're swimming in the Merrimack River, you don't think about alligators, eel, know.
Oh, there's eel in the Merrimack.
I never even gave that thought.
Yep, that's why stripers go up there.
Yeah. The only thing I really worried about were snapping turtles, but...
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't really give it that much thought, I guess. But down here, I mean, freaking A, there's fish the size of Volkswagens.
Yeah.
And some with some gnarly
They're
teeth.
all up by the dam. So.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Randy Weidman also became a member of Team X. Woohoo! Thank you so much.
Welcome to the club.
Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that so much. That's awesome. Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know how many it takes before you can add more of the emoticon things, but
yeah, I don't know.
I'll keep a watch on that just to make it fun. Make it fun. Right, Chavez dropping the new emoticons. Which one? Woo, John Parker. Look out. Oh, psych. That's what we're calling a cat lick. We call it a cat. Oh, that's a big takedown. Yeah, we call that a cat lick because they lick it, decide if they want it or not, and then they come back and hit it. Man, it feels good. It does. It feels good. It's not even my rod. It just feels good to be catching fish. Our days got a little bit warmer. Today's cooler than yesterday. Yesterday, I think, was a little bit warmer, but nothing at all like when the ice bowl happened. You're talking, I think in the morning it was like 16 degrees maybe for the ice bowl. Woohoo! Yeah, I know, Randy. Yeah, I know all about the teeth. So now I think we have another one that we're going to have to let it sit and wait it out. I got 28 thumbs up. Thank you so much for all you thumbs uppers. I appreciate that very much. I'm just happy to finally actually have a live stream that's holding. Knock on wood, knock on wood.
I don't see any movement on that. I'm not going to leave it out there too long.
You think you came off? I'm going to go shut this big light off.
Probably tie another rig because it's probably going to break off. So I got out there when I saw the white one go down.
Yep.
Freddy rod, I got out there and I said, shoot, that was probably the beaver. Because I had seen him go by. And that one's way out to the...
Beaver bites.
Yeah. He clipped the line on the way by. Turning to walk away, I looked back over my shoulder and the orange one was bent in half.
Yeah, it was bent in half. That was a big takedown.
He was on there for a while. I had him, I don't know, 5 or 6 turns. I felt the weight of him pulling. And then
nothing.
Tightened up.
Well, you don't know.
Yep.
Watch it and see if it bounces. We'll see.
Yep.
We'll see what happens.
Even happened was.
What happened was, you see, what happened was,
So if you didn't see, Laurie put out a short this morning called Baitfish Beatdown.
yeah, what was
Quite
the final count?
I think I had 6.
You got to count the ones that we
I
kept, not
think
the ones
you
that
had
we didn't
5.
keep. Yeah, 5 to 6.
Yeah.
6 to 5.
Yes.
Whatever, Tom. Whatever.
Mrs. I got 3 and I don't know what he's doing over there.
I heard that. Oh boy. That's what I'm saying. I have been really enjoying the bait fishing. I enjoy
It is
it,
fun.
especially when it's real nice out and the sun's hitting that big dock
Yeah.
and
Yeah, we just don't need a whole lot of bait all at once.
no, but boy, we've been very fortunate over there, except for you guys trying to catch fish for the ice bowl.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we've been.
We did end up getting some shad, which is what we caught all our fish on.
Yeah.
But I think that's a better choice over there anyways. But the bluegill would have been a backup.
Yeah. So that's something I've never done was catch shad. I've never. I might have to watch Jody a little bit more on that. She had that. I almost want to say when I de-lined and derailed those rods that I'm bringing to CatCon to give away.
Yeah.
One of them, I think one of them was the what the heck is it? The white rod there.
Ugly stick?
The ugly stick, yeah. I think that has sabiki rig on it, but I think I just dumped it. Maybe I should have hung on to that. But do they come in like different size, different diameters and hook sizes and all that, those sabiki rigs?
I don't know a whole lot about them. I've never used them. I have a couple that Jody gave me one of the trips she was here.
Mm.
But, multiple hooks, how close we are to each other standing out there. It's not, we don't really have a big shad pod. You don't see big balls of shad out here.
In Kerr, though?
Kerr, they have them.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But using shad here isn't going to work as well as in Kerr because they're not dominant fish species.
Yeah. Yep. Like you got a milkshake in there.
My milkshake brings all the, how does that go? My milkshake
Brings all the boys
went to the yard. My milkshake brings all the fish to the dock. All right, so we've got the orange rod. We're not sure if it has the fish still on there or not.
I don't think so.
And Tom probably won't let it sit there very long because otherwise, if it has no fish on it and it's hung up, it's doing us no good.
Right, and we're actually getting bit. So
And we're getting bit, so we don't want it to sit out there too long.
Right now.
And there it goes. He's going to go take care of it now. So we've got about another half hour before they turn the water off at the dam. So hopefully we'll see a couple more hits on the rods for that time frame. Sometimes too, it's in the last hour of the backflow. We sometimes get a lot of bites on that as well. So
It lost it all.
But you already had one rigged up, prepared for that, right?
Nope.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I said I should have done that.
Yeah.
I mean, I got two with floats on them, but I'm getting bit on without the float.
Hey, I mean, mine has a float, and I still got hit on that one.
That's true.
Oh, I'm like, why do I hear a noise? I have your phone in my pocket. And I'm so used to having mine there that I didn't even think about it.
I thought of it when I heard it. I said, oh,
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? That's why it made me think about it. And I touched my side pocket, and I'm like, how do I have a phone here when my phone's over there? But I'm so used to having mine there that I didn't even think about it.
Great.
That's my sister uses that all the time. Great. Well, that worked out well then. We used up the fish, so I don't have to run that through the week.
Yep.
All right. Watching these rods like a hawk, I tell ya. when I was reeling in my first fish, we have a beaver that's been out here quite a bit. And as I was standing there reeling in, he popped up out of the water like to see what was going on. He was like real close to the dot. But I think also he might have hit one of the lines earlier and we thought it was a takedown, but it was the beaver. I think those emoticons are set up so that they'll come up like when you say wow. I don't know, I'm gonna try it. No? It was supposed to, I thought, like be word specific. I'll have to look into that a little bit later and see what is up with that. I might have to look into. I know a lot of people have that bot too that will drop links and stuff for you. I gotta figure out how that works. That'll be my next mission, I guess. I'm not talking very good. I'm like slurring. I swear I'm not drinking. Oh my gosh, I'll have to wait for Tom to come back to the car because my memory is horrible as far as the weights go. The weight of the blue cats. So one that I caught was 9 pounds 13 ounces.
The other was 11.10.
Yours was 11.10.
And one was 10 even.
And one was 10 pounds even. And then we had the channel cat, which was 4 pounds 5 ounces. And all the fish that Tom is catching goes towards his 1-versus-1 against John Parker, real-time catfishing. And they're not doing it based on weight. It's just number of fish. So if I'm not mistaken, right now Tom has 2 to John Parker's 1 so far. This is a year-long event, so they're going to have to keep track of all that. And I think most of the rods out there are without a float. And my rod, I have 2 rods to the right. And my Firefly, which is the second in from the right, has the float on it. And my other one does not. And I don't think Tom's have float on them either. So the fish are really down at the bottom right now, so it's better to fish without the float at this point in time. Although I did catch a fish on the rod with the float, so. Hey, hunting and stuff. Hello, hello. Oh, we've caught a few fish tonight, so that's what Cajun was just asking me about the weights. And so we just did a rundown on that. But it's not, I think we've got 3 blue cats and a channel cat so far. The channel cat was almost not going to make it to the dock because it got hung up, and we waited it out, and then I just decided to go pick up the rod and see where we were with it. And as I started to walk back with it, I could feel it kind of pulling towards me, so I just started reeling as fast as I could. So we did manage to land that one. Tom just had an awesome takedown on the orange rod, but
They
that
all
one
look orange from here.
They
all look orange from here.
Yeah, that's true. Second one from the right.
Left.
And
from the left.
From the left, I'm sorry. Second one from the left. And my other right.
Yeah.
But that one, it did get hung up, and we're assuming it came off and Tom just broke it off so he could get the line back out there.
Yeah, it broke off pretty easily, so I don't think he was still on it.
Oh, okay. Yep. FOA, Customs and Gear in the house. Hey, hey, hey.
What's going on, Freddie?
Working hard, but listening in.
Rod number 1.
Rod number 1. The FN rod.
Yep.
Freddie and Nina. Cajun says, I'm thinking of going tomorrow. Today, everyone and their cousin were out. Yeah, weather was great. I bet, Cajun. Hunting and Stuff says it's nice to hear someone's actually catching fish.
Yeah. We're probably as surprised as he is.
Yeah, I think we are. I mean, yesterday we came down and did very little. But they weren't running water yesterday. But today they had the water running from 4 to 7. And it is 6:43, so about 15 more minutes and the water shuts off. And then we'll have the backflow for about 45 minutes to an hour. And we usually pick up a fish or 2 during the backflow.
Yeah. As long as it's moving.
Yep. But we are out of live bait now. Have we cut into the...
No, I've got probably one more piece left of the last.
Okay.
From the bucket.
So the batteries in my live well crapped out.
I heard something. Which one was it? Who was it?
Who was it? Oh, there it is, Tom. There it is. Back again. Hopefully it's there this time. Woo-woo! He heard it. He heard it. you go. Hey, Randy Patillo. Kevin said 11.234. Yeah, I have a feeling that other one's gonna get broken off. I don't see it moving either. It's hard to tell from here though. Ooh. Oh, that was your. I thought that was a tail slap of the fish, but it was your.
In the face on the container. When I was out there before, it started to sprinkle.
Moist?
It's getting moist.
It's getting moist. Try to get your line back on the water?
No, I'm going to cut bait, but I'm going to.
Yep.
As long as they're done, the guessers are done guessing.
Let's see what we got. I'm just going to go change that light out before it does die. We got. Kevin was the only guess so far. We'll give him a few more minutes to guess the weight.
He's not far off. He ain't right.
He ain't far off, but he ain't right. I'll have to wait for Tom to come back up and get the actual weight of that fish because I do not know. Hey, Brian Korf, hello. 13.8 hunting and stuff, 10.922. Freddie says 12 pounds, 37 ounces. We'll let Tom jump in here when he's ready. Give us an update. May have to break that rod off on the right, unfortunately. Whew. Excuse me. I lifted the steering wheel so you can get in.
What's that?
I lifted the steering wheel so you can get in.
Oh, thank you.
And read the weights that you got there.
All right. Ooh, she got the heat on in here.
Was that better?
Yeah. Hey, Randy Patillo. Thought I just heard another bell. Going bell crazy today. We're getting actually bit. I forgot what it was like. Brian, welcome. Brian says 13.8. Hunting and stuff, 10.92. Freddie, 12.37. Anybody else? Last chance. Carolina Catfish. Hey, David. What's going on, buddy? All right. If nobody else is guessing, the winner is Freddie.
Really?
Freddie said 12.37, and it was 12.4.
Wow.
Yep, 12.4. Just like we got like 47, 48 pounds worth of fish tonight.
Wow, and that was the biggest right there, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we might have to break off mine over there.
You want me to go do that?
I'll go down and check it in a minute and see if it's still hung up for...
Okay.
I'm sure it is because I haven't seen it move.
Yeah. Yep, Cajun.
I'm not going to put it back out if it is because I'm not going to tie it up right now.
Right. Cajun says 12.03. Very, very close. Yeah, this has been a blast today.
Yeah, it has.
I never suspected. I was hoping we would catch one.
Yeah. And what a difference from last night. Even I think our attitudes are different too, so
Yeah.
maybe that was it.
Yeah.
We came down
You
here.
weren't holding your face right.
I know. I tell you that all the time.
Yep. All right. Gonna turn you back over to Miss Lori. Freddie said he had his glasses on this time so he could see it.
I'm gonna have to go take that walk of shame here and go see if that rod's still hung up. I recovered that first one. I don't know about this one though. I'm gonna put them back in my ear in case something exciting happens. What do you want them? You
No,
get
you're
back
good.
in?
You're good. Oh. You got bait?
Fish on, fish on. Woo woo. We're on them. We're on them. Man, this feels awesome though. Feels awesome. I have my glasses on this time. Don't put your glasses away. We got another one. We got 32 fabulous thumbs up. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate it. And definitely appreciate the new channel members. That's a new thing, a new feature. We had Tom was the very first one. I didn't even know I had it set up, and Tom was already a channel member. And we had Paul Metalcast hit us up. We had Mike Trevez hit us up. And there's, oh, hey, Carolina Catfish, how are you? And then we had Randy Weidman also became a Team X member. We appreciate that. Really hoping to have a lot more content this year. I struggled for the first few years. My channel is 15 years old, but it's only been for the last several years that I've been active like I am now. So, but hopefully this will be my first full year here on Lake Gaston and Kerr. I have to do some Kerr fishing. Tom's fully dedicated to his dock here, but I tend to fish in a lot of different spots. So hopefully I'll have a good year this year. So we're 2 for 2 on the belladonna on recovery. The first time I got it back with a fish on it. This time I got it back without the fish, but either way, I got him back. So it's nice too. Another unusual occurrence is that usually I'm in the 2 spots to the left. Tom usually puts me in there because they're big blue cat hitters. But I've been catching fish on the 2 right rods this evening. So I think we've been sharing in the fish catching experience tonight. Oh. So we're down to, let's see, what time is it? All right, so the water shut off. So now we're going to be on the backflow. So it's 7:10 now. We'll probably go until about 8 o'clock. I think that's when the water will stop completely. But we do obviously catch fish on the backflow. So the water will change directions and then it'll just stop completely because they close the dam. In time we'll get this rod back out in the water. Tail slap catfishing. Hello. Hello, hello. Honk the horn. Beep, beep. Honk. Honk, honk, honk. We had some honkers on our dock when we came down tonight. Some squatters.
What? Oh. Yep. All right, if anybody guessed, I see we have a few. $10.92, 12.0. That was the last fish. New one, 11.62, 11.61,
I think a lot of the weights were from your previous fish.
10.75. Tail slap, that's a new name to me. Welcome. 12.02. Mike Cole, 37 pounds.
Ooh, Mike Cole's coming in. He must just woke up.
He's coming in hot. Well, it was actually 12.6.
Ooh, what was the last one? Was 12 what?
4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cajun said she had 12.03.
Yeah.
So Cajun would have won, not Freddie.
No, Freddie was 12.37, and it was 12.40.
Oh, 12.40.
Yeah.
I thought you said.
We'll give them each the first place prize, which is nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
You both win. Man, this has been a great night.
What Kevin put in there? Dollar B.O.B. Bring your own bait.
$1 Bob. Yep. Bring your own bait, I guess. Yeah. Bring your own booze. Mike Cole wants to know how many dozen fish he missed. I think that's our 6th fish, Mike.
Yeah, they're finally we're catching fish, and he's napping on the job.
And we've had 2 of them hung us up and broke off. So we've had 8 bites. Can't complain about that in February.
Mm-hmm.
Tailslap says I'm one of the OGs, just haven't been around lately.
Yep.
Awesome.
He is.
Well, thanks for coming in. You picked a good night. Fish are biting.
Yeah, and the live stream held. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
Now, will you go back and put the timestamps in tomorrow or tonight, or so people can?
Probably not tonight, but yeah, I
Yeah.
probably will. I try to do that if we're on the fish and we have a good stream that you can actually see them. I do try to put the timestamps in,
Yep.
just in case I ever want to come back and cut some footage. You know,
Right.
if I'm lacking in material, I can steal it from the live stream.
And it's good too, though. You know, when you got a long live, who wants to watch 6 hours of live to see?
What?
You know.
Everybody wants to come in and rewatch it.
I didn't say your live. Other lives. You know, when there's two nice fish caught in 6 or 8 hours, and
Yeah.
well, thanks, Mike. Mike says nice job. Oh, great job.
Yeah, he's just looking to get his cookies.
He's looking for cookies. Yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, no hurry. It's not that bad out here, actually, so.
Yeah, no, it's not too bad. It is getting colder, though.
Yeah, a little bit chillier.
So that should put us, we were 48 pounds. So we got 60 pounds of fish.
Nice. And what do you got now? 3-1, right? With John Parker?
That's 4 for me tonight.
4?
Yeah. That's good to know. I've been doing a lot of sitting around the house thinking the fish just ain't gonna bite so early. Hope you guys could see those takedowns really well. Looks pretty clear on the screen. You know, some of the biggest takedowns I've had near the rod, you know, looks like it's almost parallel. They turn out to be those 8 to 12 pounders. You know, those things are just so aggressive at that age. They're so strong. And some of the lighter bites, you know, that I've had have been really big fish. So you never really know when you see a takedown. You know, you want to assume when you see the big takedown that it's a monster, but more often than not, it ain't.
Depends on the rod, too.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that number 2 rod, the orange one, that's my Uncle Lou's rod. And that has a much softer tip, but when he took that, he went well past the tip with it. You know, he took the whole thing down.
Yeah, sure did. Sure did.
Yep. So. All right, I'm gonna let you jump back in here while I go write that down in the book before I forget. Besides, I've been standing outside so long.
It's hot in there. Like, what am I wanting water for? Yeah, we got about, probably only going to go for another 40 minutes. Let's see if we catch anything in that time frame. But we're definitely not complaining tonight. We definitely hit some fish. We got 33 thumbs up. Thank you all so very much for that. I do have my heat turned up a little bit. I have my window down, the door was open, but the heat does feel good on the legs. But yes, I do try to go back and put the timestamps in my videos. Mostly too, so that when Tom and I are rewatching for any reason or whatever, that's just easier to find. Plus, I mean, who doesn't want to see Tom running down the dock? Gotta put those in there. In time, Mike Cole, in time, you'll be back up and running, literally. I'm actually getting hungry myself. The only thing I've had today was I bought some, I like my quiche, and I had bought a quiche Florentine and a spinach quiche. So I had half of that little spinach quiche, which I think I'm gonna go make the other half before I crash out tonight. I think we're gonna get another good takedown here though before it's over. You're very welcome, Tail Slab. One thing I found is, as a moderator, it's just nice too, if there's channels in here that you see, you can always click on when you're a moderator, you can click on the name of the person and go right to their channel, and it doesn't really kick you out of the live stream or anything. You can go to their channel, you can subscribe and support them, and then come right back into the stream. So it's nice when you're able just to click on a channel and check it out. And having the moderator rights, you kind of get to do that. The other thing is if you have links, so if there's anything that's up and coming and you want to drop a link for that, tournaments coming up, or you just have a channel that you want somebody to check out the channel, you can drop those links. No more running. Doctor's orders. I too have lifelong knee issues. I had my surgery when I was 16 years old, and my doctor said no hiking, and I was hiking all the time because coming down off the mountain is pretty strenuous on your knees. You'd think going up, but coming down was really rough. But I never gave it up, and he did say no skiing, which I never did the skiing. And I used to like to do the ice skating, but after I broke my ankle mountain biking, and then I broke my ankle again hiking, but after mountain biking, I tried it again. It wasn't really conducive to the situation. So, and now I was just telling Tom just the other day that I think all my injuries in my youth are catching up to me because my body just creaks and aches and I hurt all over all the time. And my knee issues are just, I don't have any cartilage in there, so it's all bone on bone. And some days are worse than others. Some days I'm limping. Maybe I'll limp for an hour and then I'll be fine. It just comes and goes. So I've been very fortunate thus far. I almost was very close to having another surgery. And then by the time it came around, they decided I really didn't need it. So the bad thing was, and I discovered this at the time, because I used to get the cortisone shots, and they would allow, at the time, they would allow me up to 3 in the year or something. They never wanted to give me the last one, I don't think. But the cortisone was amazing and took all the pain away to the point where I was out bowling and doing a bunch of stuff, and then I ended up with bursitis. And I'll tell you, if you never had bursitis, I swear it was one of the most painful experiences I ever had. So that was the downside to that, because the cortisone just made everything feel so good. And then I was out doing all the stuff. I've always been fairly active with the mountain biking, the cycling. But in this case, I was bowling. And, yep, I aggravated it. JP Slayer. Yeah, you remember JP Slayer.
Yep.
That's Tail Slap.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You know, I almost said, did he have a different name? Because I just, that name just didn't ring a bell to me.
Yeah. Well, he's been in for a long time under that name. And I don't know if I actually even knew that it used to be JP Slayer.
Well, I've got that sometimers thing. Yeah.
Sometimers.
Sometimes I remember, and sometimes
Yep.
I don't.
Right. Yep. Michael says I have a plate and 5 screws in my lower leg and severe arthritis in my foot, which they are going to put in screws. Ooh, soon. Yikes. Those shots didn't do jack for me. My doctor said my knee was the worst he's seen in 20 years.
Wow.
Was there something particular that happened to you, Mike, to cause that, if you don't mind me asking? If you do mind me asking, you certainly don't have to answer. You know, like, I broke my ribs twice. Once I had bronchitis, and, you know, they say, oh, a cracked rib. Well, a cracked rib, a broke rib, same freaking thing.
Exactly.
And then I crashed with my mountain bike and broke it again.
You know, looking back at all you've said, you shouldn't have rode the mountain bike.
I should have stayed off the damn mountain bike. Yeah, and the breaking the ankle on the mountain bike, and then it wasn't hard to do again when we were hiking. And at the time, I guess I didn't really think it was broken, because we hiked out of the woods, and then I even had to hop over a snake that was it was stuck to the road. And we were hiking out in the dark. But when I got home and I was kind of washing my feet off and stuff, and it snapped in the tub. Oh no, it was good though. But oh my gosh, the black and blue colors that it changed was a dead giveaway.
Wow.
but I never went to the doctors for that one. And it could have been just a really bad sprain, but I mean, the way that it changed color is just like when I broke it mountain biking. And yeah, when I was really young, at 8 years old, I got run over by a car because I stepped backwards and slipped on some ice, and the car was speeding and there was something going on there, but I slipped on the ice as I went to back up, and my foot, the tire of the car ran right over the side of my foot. And I used to do flips off the back of the jungle gym, cracked my elbow. And I think when I was 2, I rolled off the bed and broke my collarbone.
Yeah.
So
I'm getting the feeling that you should just be wrapped in bubble wrap for your
you
own
know,
good.
though, if you spend your life worrying about it and thinking about it, you would never do. I would have never had all these experiences. You know, if I had all this fear about all that, I would never be doing half of what I did. So,
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm afraid of a lot. I'm afraid of heights. People think, how do you hike the mountains if you're afraid of heights? Well, because I'm not standing near the edge where I'm going to fall off to my death, you know. So really, I'm not afraid of heights. I'm afraid of falling.
Well, it's really not the fall you got to worry about. It's that sudden
It's
stop.
the landing. The fall might be fun.
Yeah.
The landing, not so much.
See Tom Petty singing "Free Falling."
Randy says, yeah, unfortunately, payments and cortisone doesn't heal it. It
Right.
just continues to wear down.
Right, and that's why they limit you. Like I know back in the 70s and 80s, a lot of the pitchers would have it done to their shoulder. All it did is it gave them the false sense that it was fine because it felt good, and then they just injured it more.
That's what happened to me, yeah, with the bursitis. Mike Cole says, my first surgery was 25 years ago, just kept getting worse. Microfracture 12 years ago made things worse. Yep, bone on bone, I understand that one. Was just grinding bone every step. Yikes. Yeah, that's what I have now, is basically I have bone on bone. And like, when I say, oh, my knee gave out, it's really, the doctor explained to me, it's not really that your knee gave out, but if you have a cavity, and I don't know why you would get tinfoil in your mouth, but maybe a wrapper off the bubble gum or something, but oh my God, it will give you a zap and a half.
Huh.
Well, that's what's happening in the knee, you know, like when it hits a certain way on a nerve or something of that nature, you're basically getting zapped like that, and then that's what's kicking your knee out.
Huh.
That's how the doctor explained to me. Laura is Wolverine. Yeah, I'm a hazard to myself.
There you go. There's another emoji. Get the
I know.
Wolverine.
Get the Wolverine emoji. Yep. There you go. We'll have to do that. Well, I could either be badass or stupid. All depends on your how you look at it. And then when I was 18, I had a horrendous car accident. A brand new car too. The car only had 4,000 miles on it. And yeah, it was a standard, and I was definitely not in the right frame of mind when I was driving. I shouldn't have been driving. I went to go turn around, and I blacked out, and I popped the clutch, and I went up over. If I had a passenger, they would have been dead. That whole side was crushed.
Wow.
And I was not seat belted in, and I got pinned in between the front and passenger seat. And apparently I had gotten whiplash, which I didn't know until years later when I was going to the chiropractor. And he goes, did you ever have whiplash? And I'm like, not that I know of. He goes, you did.
Huh.
I'm like, really? Because I always understood that's extremely painful.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I do have neck problems still. I really should try to get back into a chiropractor. I think that would help a lot with the back pain I'm having now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely been a rough ride.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, you ain't living until you're living.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I say. Every morning when I wake up, I take my pulse, and if I have one, it's going to be a good day.
Yeah, that's right. I'll tell you one thing though, you know, I have some bad days, I really do, and I question my life every day. I'm like, why do I have to struggle so freaking much? But there's never a day that I'm not thankful for being alive, because I really do love life. I love, I'm very outdoors, the nature. I love sitting out in the rain. I just love that, you know.
Well,
And
that's good because it's starting to rain again.
is it?
Yeah, get all out of that car. Yeah, it's starting to sprinkle.
And I have to believe that our struggles in life are just, they got to be lessons, right? You know?
Yeah.
It's good to take it as it is. But I really feel like good things are coming. Good things are coming. I mean, it's long overdue.
Yeah.
But as they say, life is as you make it. So we got 36 thumbs up. Woohoo! And it's 7:38, so we got less than a half an hour. Got like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Maybe already starting the backflow. I thought I saw something moving up on the shadow line going back up. Yeah, so those of you, if you have not hit that thumbs up, you know Laurie collects them.
Yep, I'm a collector of thumbs uppers. I appreciate every one of them.
Last year, she had so many thumbs up, she won a free toaster.
I did win a free toaster. Shiny.
This year, she's going for the Airdyne bicycle.
I like my own vacuum, so I think I'm working on the vacuum.
Oh, the vacuum? Yeah.
Maybe a Shark.
There you go.
I don't think those expensive, what are they called there?
The Dyson.
The Dysons. I don't think they're all that. The Sharks, though, those are pretty nice vacuums. I think that's my goal, is to get just for that one carpet I have in my bedroom, but...
Yeah.
Michael says he's a collector of cookies.
Yeah. How's that collection going?
Yeah. Well, as long as I'm not helping him collect them, then he might actually be getting them. That's it. I've been trading his cookies for thumbs up. He just didn't know it.
Yep.
And there was a time, I mean, I can remember a time I actually did hit 200 thumbs up. Way back in the day. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I was probably streaming for like 12 hours, but... I hit the 100, though. I hit 100.
Birthday week?
Huh?
Is that your birthday week?
Yeah, I think it was. But I mean, just in the one day, it was 200. But then I did hit the 100 several times. But it's been a long time since then.
Yep. Mike held out till the very end.
Yep, Mike used to hold out for that. He probably still does.
Yep.
Who knows if he even ever gives it, though?
Right.
We'll never know. Michael says he's short 3 cookies.
Uh-oh.
I don't remember us eating 3 cookies in that video.
Maybe he just left them in the trunk and he forgot.
Oh, don't mention the trunk. No, he's injured now. We really can't be putting him in the trunk anymore. Mike Chavez says, thumbs up or down for barbecue meatloaf. Sharon doesn't care for it. I am not a fan of meatloaf. Blech. Blech.
I'd eat it. I think meatloaf is one of those things where no two meatloafs are ever the same. Everybody makes their meatloaf, and I don't think I've ever had two that tasted identical. I like them all.
I've made meatloaf in the past, and actually it was pretty good. I'm just not a fan. I'm not a real fan of burger in general, but I do like hamburgers on the grill and stuff, but
yeah.
I don't know.
But I don't like when they just cover it in tomato sauce.
Yeah, I did that. I made my own ketchup sauce mixture and baked it on there, and I had onions in there. I think the onions made the difference, and I'm not a fan of onions, but it definitely made a difference in the meatloaf.
Yeah.
No, I would be a thumbs down on the meatloaf.
I'd be a thumbs up.
Freddie says he's a thumbs up. Mike Chavez says it was great. Michael says, you would put a handicapper in the trunk. And he loves meatloaf.
I love with meatloaf, scalloped potatoes.
Hey, Muhammad, how are you? Nice to see you in. Mike Chavez says it was barbecued and smoked.
Oh, yeah, I'd be all over that. Was it wrapped in bacon?
Was it? Yeah. Was it wrapped in bacon? Definitely. Yeah. Smoked meatloaf? Is there a video of that?
So if Ma didn't eat it, did you make her something different?
Right. If she didn't eat it and didn't like it, did you cook her something different? We've had lots of luck, Muhammad. We have caught, I think, how many actually? I don't even know
6
now.
fish.
Huh?
6 fish.
6 fish
I'm
total.
ready to get another one.
And we're getting ready. Oh, there it is. Getting ready to get 7 fish for the night. This might be the last one. Here we go. There it is. Look at that takedown. That's on the Uncle Lou's rod. The video will be up next Friday. All right, I shall return. Well, we got another one hung up. Hopefully he'll recover that one. So can land one more fish on the dock before the night's over. We hope, we hope. I was lazy, no bacon. He's fast. Well, every time Tom runs down there, I speed up the video just to make it look good. It's cooled off quite a bit. Yep, I'm gonna go home and eat the rest of my quiche for sure. That's all I've been thinking about since I've been down here. $38 thumbs up. We only need 2 more thumbs up to make it an even 40. Got about 15 more minutes. Depending on whether or not he decides to break this off or reel it in, we'll see what happens. Nope, pretty hung up. Egg pie. I love it. I love, I picked up the quiche Lorraine and a spinach quiche. They're just little 6-inch pies. And then I got some everything, like an everything bagel type of thing, everything, or everything seasoning, pita chips with some hummus. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure. But they look good at the time. He's still on there because he's moving it. That sucks. He's bouncing it though.
Yep. He's still on there. He's pretty feisty. I let out a lot of slack for him. And I can hear the beaver slapping his tail down the way. I heard him do it twice while I was standing down there. Here comes the beef.
Oh, Anna made Kevin some keto pizza.
So did Mike answer? What did he make for Mom?
No, she ate it. She just didn't like it.
Oh, here comes the second beaver.
2 beavers?
2 beavers. He's coming by the edge of the dock now. He's right at the corner. Putting high beams on.
Oh yeah. Gonna hit that line. Nope, going under it. He's in the dark. Right where the dark line is.
Yep.
That looks like a good sized beaver.
Yeah.
Maybe they're the ones that are creating all the hang-ups out there.
I don't know where this hang-up came from. You know, they never used to get hung up out there. And now almost every time you get a fish coming back through there, it hung. And it's solid. It don't move.
Mike Chavez says, is that some kind of Asian thing, Kev? Well, it would be keto though if it was like a cheese pizza crust. If you made the pizza crust all out of cheese.
Yeah.
Jersey says you all are making me hungry. Low-carb pizza crust made with almond flour, mozzarella cheese, eggs, and cream cheese. Ooh, that's an interesting mixture.
Yeah.
I used to make my own homemade pizzas. I made a breakfast pizza that was amazing.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Michael says probably a gator chasing the beaver.
I remember when we were kids, real small, my mother would make those little pizzas out of the Thomas's English muffins, and we thought that was like the greatest thing in the world.
Hey, we just hit 40 thumbs up. Woohoo!
Nice.
And then the Thomas English muffin pizzas, yes.
Yeah.
English muffin pizzas are definitely a New England thing. Harry EHT, thank you very much for coming in. We have one right now that we're waiting out. It hunkered down, I think, in some brush or whatever. We're holding out to see if we can recover that one. But we had landed about 6 fish, I think it was.
Yep, 6 fish.
And this,
we have the total weight of 60 pounds, 6 ounces.
a total weight of 60 pounds of fish for the dock tonight.
Yep. It's a nice average. That's, for the year 2024, they averaged out to be like 9.4 pounds
Per day.
per fish.
Oh, per fish, yeah.
Yeah. There are 418 fish.
Yeah. Tom keeps track of all that stuff. I'm just here to be the net girl.
I'm a numbers geek.
Yeah.
I don't see that line moving anymore. Either he's just sitting down there or he's off. I don't think he got off though.
Yeah, I would
pretty
say.
Solid. I haven't seen any really ripping.
$7.54, Tom. And my Keisha's calling.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to have. I don't know what Michelle may have available when I get up there. I did have a roast beef and provolone roll up before we came down though.
Oh. No, we're not in Florida. We're in Virginia, and we're fishing on a private dock in Lake Gaston. Now the alligators, I lived in South Carolina for 4 years before I just recently moved out this way. So staying with Tom and Michelle, and Tom LG Basses, who's fishing with me now. But I'm staying with him and Michelle. And so it's just an ongoing joke about there being alligators here still. Because, of course, in Myrtle Beach, there were always alligators. Some big alligators, too. Probably not nearly as many as in Florida.
Well, let me go see what's going on there before we end this.
Yep. So I think what we had was 5 blue catfish, and 1 channel cat for the night. And then I don't think Tom's going to be able to recover this. If he does, it'll be amazing. But I think it's going to end up being broken off. And that's always sad when you think the fish is still on there and you still got to break off. Oh, looks like he's going to let it sit. Oh, no, he's breaking it. Sometimes we'll just pull up our other rods and let the one that's hung up sit and hope for the best, but definitely. Woohoo, we made the 40. Thank you for the 40 thumbs up. We had a blast tonight. I hope all you guys had a good time too, all that are still listening. Thank you very much. We're just thrilled that we were on the fish tonight. Hopefully the weather will hold out here. The last couple of days we've had mid-50s for temperature wise, which is much better than having it be down at 16 degrees, 12 degrees, whatever it was. Oh, he's gonna hold out. I swear I just saw that rod to the right of him. He's standing in front of my belladonna rod. I thought I just saw that move. Not the tip, the whole rod actually did.
He's still on there. He's fighting hard.
Yeah, that's always a shame when you know the fish is on there and you got to break it off.
I've seen this work once.
Yeah, I saw it work.
Yep.
So the theory is if you reel down on it and keep the line taut, that eventually the fish will just come out of it versus giving it the line and the slack. We have seen it work, so we'll see if that happens now.
Yep. A nice way to end the night.
Yeah, it's always nice if you can recover your fish.
Yep. Once it gets warm, we'll have you go out there with your kayak and see what's down there.
I don't know if you can even see down this water. It's pretty dark.
It's murky when they're running it.
Yeah.
It was cleaner yesterday.
Oh yeah, he's pulling on it. Look at that. I go, oh. He's feisty. Oh. We'll let him keep at it. Anticipation. That's nice though. He's still fighting it.
Trying to get out of there.
Yeah.
I thought he had popped out.
You want to reel in my 2 rods there so that I don't hang them up?
I can try. No promises.
I know. But you're probably better at it than I would be. I Yep. That's what I was afraid of right there. I hung up. It's unfortunate to have to, I said it already a few times, unfortunate to have to break off when you know you got a fish on there. Ooh, that temperature dropped. So he's going to try it the other way. Give it slack, see what happens. You see, what happened was, good night, Michael. Oh, we're gonna hang out until Tom gets his stuff picked up, and we'll watch this rod in the meantime. And while we're doing that, I just want to thank you all again for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you all for getting me to the 40 thumbs up. That's awesome. My guess is we'll be trying to come back out here again next weekend. I don't know. I'm sure Tom will probably be maybe down here during the week, depending on the weather. But he doesn't often go live, so. And I'll try to go back and fill in the timestamps. I probably won't do that tonight, but I'll put timestamps in, so if anybody ever wants to come back and check out the fish that we caught for the for the night. You can just easily click on those timestamps and I'll bring you right to that point in the video. So I'll try to get that done. We've had a blast. That's all I know. We've had a blast. Good night, Kevin. Thank you so much for hanging with us tonight. Thank you also to you and Mike Chavez and to Randy for becoming channel members. That's awesome. I don't see too much happening on that rod now, though. When it was all taut and everything, you could see it was moving and bouncing. He was trying to get out of it. Woohoo! The beaver going by. This is. That's a tough decision to make right there. I'll tell you what's worse too, when you know it's a big fish. When you know it's a really big fish, and that happens. Oh, he might be recovering it. It looks like a recovery. Woohoo!
We got him, people. We got him out. All right, we're gonna try to get a weight on him real quick. He's tired. He's put up a heck of a fight. Oh. All right. Well, we got him out. He's very tired. He's barely moving because he was fighting so hard to break that line. He was stuck on some line on some structure, and we got him. So let's weigh him and get him back.
Yeah, exactly. Holy smokes, man, that's freaking recovery of the year right there, no doubt. We left it taut, gave it slack. That fish fought too, but just like Tom was just saying, it was definitely hung up on line, and as he started to pull it and trying to reel it in, it came to a point where you couldn't really reel anymore, so he pulled back. I don't know if you heard the snap while I was standing down there, and we were like, oh my god, did the fish come off, the line break? No, it was a line that we were hooked in, or he was hooked in. Excuse me, goodness. So yeah, the line that he was all wrapped up in snapped, and there you have it. We reeled it in. Woo! A 3 pounder. Oh, it was like 3 pounds of tests is what happened. You see, what happened was honestly, I can't believe he just recovered that. So for sure I'll have to go in and timestamp this part. What a way to end the night, though. Yeah, they've been keeping their mouths clamped right closed. So I usually have to go down there and force their mouth open just to get the grippers in there. Most awesome for sure. Looks pretty white. Yep. What's
guessers?
I think we're past that because we're all ready to be done. What'd you get?
He's 6'9".
6 pounds, 9 ounces. To close us out for the night.
I couldn't get him to open his mouth. He was just
yeah.
lethargic.
That's the one. 6 pounds, 9 ounces. Got us in for the night. Woo! Sorry, I didn't bother to wait for guesses. I just figured we were all done. The fish is tired. We're done. That was a heck of a recovery, though. Holy smokes, man. I can't believe he got that back. But see, this used to be all trees apparently at one time, and so they cut all the trees down when they flooded this all out with the dam. And so a lot of our line and everything is all wrapped around the tree stumps out there and whatnot, and sometimes that's what we're getting snagged in. We pull a lot of line in. The last few times that we fished, we've caught up on some. All right, there you go. That's all she wrote. So thank you all very much for hanging tough with us through all this. And we'll see you on the next one, I guess. So we'll see you downriver. Thank you all very much for the thumbs up. Thank you for hanging with us tonight. This is awesome. Great to be on the fish. So we look forward to seeing you all next time. Tom, you want to say your goodbyes? I'm going to step out while you do that. Goodbye, sweetheart. Oh, no, that's good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, sweetheart.
Sweet dream. I thought I heard a bell ringing and there's no rods in the water.
You got bells in your pocket?
No. No, I put them all away already.
You put them already? Already?
Put them away.
You put them all already?
Yeah.
All righty. All right, that's all she wrote.
All right, thank you, everybody. We appreciate you spending your afternoon with us.
Yeah, your evening even.
Your evening.
And we'll...
that gives us over 72, almost 73 pounds for this live stream.
You know where we'll see all them guys? We'll see them all downriver.
Downriver.
All right. Ta-ta for now. See you on the next one.